Moment, welcome to 496th edition of InvestData Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Well, I will say sorry for starting a bit late. Don't forget that this internet and then Nigeria. I'll tell you that I've used almost the four different like use the network Airtel and MTN, even and other networks internet provider, but still I see no problem. We have to go back to MTN again. Or back to to live class now. Say sorry for starting a bit late. Again, hope I tell you that the global market, as to speak, was rattled yesterday, and that trend was extended to some of the market at this hour. But if you look at what is happening in Asia market has opened for me in a green. We are seeing that market rebounding sharply as US gives sign of what potential tariff negotiation. That is for one. But this has turned the market down yesterday, and we're seeing other market like US also kind to rebound this morning as the top officials of Trump also opened that they want to see how that they can reduce the tariff, because they also understand that this as they were also affecting their economy. You can see that this between yesterday and today, this week that the new month of April, March have started, we're seeing a mixed market, but most of it that markets are breaking lower, are going southward. At the same time, most of this, averages, index averages have been broken down before between Monday and as we trade at this hour. But good news that we are seeing a bounce in most of this matured market as we speak. In like I said, in Asia, where we see that this negotiation kind of imposed on Mexico and Canada, China. Just early hour, we're seeing that Australia also have released a kind of a positive GDP figure, and that showing that the economy is robust. So looking at the fourth quarter GDP for Australia, you can see that area that we're seeing that most regional stock market in this Asia market, we're seeing a jump at this hour, from that region. For me, it's a good one for the market. We are getting this also that Trump administration are ready to also to negotiate. That's the good news. We are seeing that at this because of this information, we are seeing that we are seeing potential rebound in Japan index. Looking in the green this hour, largely driven by also position taking because of price that pulled back. In Hong Kong also, we are seeing that index have jumped by 1.5, also rebounding from the sales loss in the previous session. Indonesia also the same thing, they have jumped by 2.9% at this hour, leading toward to gain, supporting also the Asia market region. Was I said it will rebound also. Like as mentioned earlier, even India FTSE 50 is also up by 0.2. That one is also marginal gain. We're seeing the South Korea index also up by 0.9% at this hour. I mentioned Australia GDP. I'll tell you this GDP came beating expectation. Market was looking at to see that the GDP of this economy was forecast to be around 0.5 growth, but we're seeing that that growth by was 0.6. It's also reflecting on what reflecting on the companies on the sectors or the economy index right away. It shows that this economy is looking good now, despite the fear of a tariff in the economy. We expect that as we are seeing a positive GDP figure in Australia, that also likely see figure we're going to see in other in that domain as we speak. For me, investors are also paying attention to all this, and that's why we are seeing that in that region we are seeing just a good rebound this morning, just of the news of the news came at early hour of Trump top government also trying to negotiate and see how this will go. And also don't forget that in China has focused targeting a 5% GDP growth in 2025, and also with the parliamentary meeting going on, focus also how the economy will review. We are seeing that also the index in that region also looking up to believe that if the economy in China continue to grow and we'll see 5%, that will also give you a sign for what we're going to see in the global economy. But in Europe market, yes, our eyes are still on the ECB meeting where they're expected to cut rate, and also like I said last time that the success of Germany election also are trying to see a new model, because that change of leadership in the US have changed a lot of things within that many space. But also now that we're seeing a new government coming up also in Germany, or as I say, how they're going to see the policy of the government trying to put things together that will being the largest economy in that region. We expect to see changes. That also is also driving that market there. But I tell you that US market is also in green. already as we speak because of the news of this negotiation that is, I just mentioned earlier. U.S. market have lifted up yesterday. You saw that market in U.S. was going. All the three indices were in red. Also, apart from Australia, where was sorry, from Asia, where we saw one index that was in green yesterday. All of also this trend, but we are seeing all of this market across the globe that was rattled yesterday. Can't right to rebound this morning. For me, it's a good one. Tell you that's why I said, as a trader investor, you must pay attention to what your chart saying, because this move was important. If you look at Africa market is still very, very much mixed, and that of NGS is still rising to the south. We're seeing that market looking down, and for me, the strong support level of 107,000 mark was broken yesterday, and we see that also more very moving average we also break down yesterday as what as the market also look southward. But I believe that this market pulling back in Nigeria is an opportunity for design investor, especially at the NEC is coming, and also all eyes are still going to be the outcome of the treasury bill market option today on Nigeria market, also to the financial market, to see how they can relate the yield we are seeing in the market and what we are seeing there as the end of the option today. For investor in all of this market should pay attention to what so sentiment is very, very key. That is why for you to be a successful investor, you must know if the stock market or stock you want to invest now, are they undervalued or are they overvalued stock? You must know, and how will you pick them? And what are you doing? Because there's always a way you can combine your fundamental and technicals, looking at different in tools. Looking at fundamental and technical, exactly that's why you must not miss the coming masterclass. We have set how investors should play this market in the second quarter of the year, and can know that this is the last quarter of first quarter as you are president. That's why you must join us on the 29th of March to see how you can position, how you can pick all those stocks. Like we are seeing earlier what has happened, how can you take advantage of the pullback ahead of for the new quarter. And I believe that this number that will come will give us more insight, and that is why the professional that we're talking in that session, in that master class, we're going to discuss all this undervalued stock, overvalued stock, all of them will also be discussed, and how do you that identify them on time, how do you jump in, how do you position, are you buying stages, are you buying full after that? These are the things I want to share in that class. You must not miss it. I will tell you that again. Yes, we'll go back to see the market in market data on NGS to see before we go discussing our topic today. A lot of talking number on Ucap and the Seplat is the topic for today. We're going to look at these numbers. There are good things in this number. And that is that as a trader investor, once you understand this market, you must pay attention to the sentiment prevailing in the market and where the price is going. And also you must look at what is the value of the stock. The numbers will only review some potential and why the right price to buy is what the technical analysis will always tell you at any given time. Yes, we'll look at say what is the market doing now. Market has pulled back already as we speak. Market is down by almost 337.40 basic point in the red. Market has also trading around there as we speak now. Market is doing around 106,000, 106,450, 165.38. This is the index as we speak, down by almost 0.32 as we speak now at this hour. And if you look at market breadth is really not friendly. We are seeing a negative market breadth already. Already just seeing a top as usual, seeing a top 10 gainers at this hour. Why was most 18 to 19 losers on the chart for the loser chart. This is the state of the market. I believe that as investor you must pay attention to what the market is doing right away, because as the market is entering, has entered already, not entering, have entered already the earnings season, because this is month of March, where we're trying to see all the companies that people have released unaudited accounts in January, and those that are yet to release in February to release their number. That's why all eyes are on Africa Prudential to speak, Transcorp Hotel, and others to bring result between now and on 31st of March. I see investors not paying attention to the board because of the panic we're seeing in the market, which the mature market where we have seen all this yesterday has started rebounding. We expect that our market will also start rebounding, but the outcome of of the TP private market option today will also go a long way to support the market. But if you look at the commodity market, we see a serious pullback where oil price crossed below $70 yesterday, but we're seeing a little breather this morning, but still struggling between that 69.3 $89 yesterday, and also around the $70 and 36 cent as we speak right away. This tell you that the market is trading because of the fear of trade war that have set the market apart. But now that the negotiation, we want to see how the market will find also is bearing at this hour. If the top management, the top Trump government, they are meeting with all this Mexico, Canada, and even China to discuss this issue, that would be a better way to go. And I believe that, like I said earlier, that this trade war will also create opportunity for different economy. If Nigeria can take advantage of this, our leaders can make policies that also attract things and also run the economy to become attractive instead of using their interest rate to attract foreigners. Let our economy rebound. If we can see rate cut, and that rate cut will go a long way to assist the investors as we speak. That will be a good way for us to go in the market right now. But before I go into looking at the earnings that was released, the Ucap I mentioned and Seplat. Yeah, the top winners, as I mentioned, was they are 10, but now it has turned to 12. Also was in, I told you 19 before, now also 22 was seen as the top losers. I can see the top winners are Tantalizer, and Tantalizer news, the news that came to the market yesterday of acquiring and also partnering with the US based all this ship company. These are the things that we're seeing. That also news is very, very, let's just say trade a chart, because if you look at the chart of fertilizer, what we're going to do, we can see how it turned because of the news. Then we look at how the strength of the news now, how far to go. That means you know why we are buying the stock. If you are buying for short term for the news, how far the news take it? Are you buying expectation of the news? Turn the company around. These are the things that you look at. Also look at champion breed that have gone down even this morning or closed lower yesterday at Auto Green, gaining 7.69% to close at 4 naira 20 kobo. Or CCWG coming up also at trading at 8 naira 35 kobo, gaining 5.7% up. Deep Capital is in the green. Custodian investment also in green 3.4, trading at 19 naira 75 kobo. And NACO is up by 3.19, 63 kobo as we speak now. Good one. But if you look at the flip side, I think that Cabaton, I'm not surprised, 10% down. Profit taking, which is parcel of the market, which is one of the market dynamics that you must also have in mind that profit taking will come at any time. Followed by Union Home Reefs also, in the result chart. Internal oil continue yesterday was there also this morning. We are seeing a Women Bank profit taking of hitting Women Bank from 12 naira, we are seeing 11 naira, down by 8.33. We are seeing a Brighter Capital and Fidelity. These are also the top results right away in the market. But I tell you that market is also providing opportunity. If you remember what I said earlier, to buy into value. Yes, we quickly look at the topic of today, which is a talking number on Ucap and Seplat energy. We need to look at that number critically at this hour, so that we know as an investor, you know what to do. When you see such number in the market, you also have to pay attention. What is the next step you are taking? Because this number gives you a lot of information. Why as many people ignore this number? Stop panicking because of market is coming down. Not only that the market pulling back is reviewing some value. Like I said, you must know those stocks that are underpriced or those ones that are overpriced. Undervalued stock and undervalued stock and overvalued stock. You must know them because there are signs in the market. There also there are technicals and fundamental ratios or tools you should use also to know. And when you see those ones, it gives you insight and give you strength to go ahead and buy into those stocks. And like I said, for coming masterclass, you must pay attention to it. But I see a lot of potential there for investors to also make money if you follow the market and also pay attention to the reading of the market. That's why you must always look at what is happening, and that's why you pay attention to your sentiment and also your chart direction. The quick one, let's start from United Capital. This is the figure or what we call a profit and loss account for United Capital. If you look at the company account by your right and the group by your left from what I just displayed now, will give you an insight of what the company has done and also how this can guide you in your positioning ahead of what the current financial year first quarter result. If you look at this figure, look at the gross earnings. The gross earnings saw a slight decline in the gross earnings from 45.9 billion to 43 billion or 43.4 billion. about 5% in the red, pulling back for me for that stop. Also, you can see it on the chart. But if you take time and look at this number, you see that cost of investment and also cost of activities all were up, and also despite that, the major reason why we are seeing that the earning per share of this company experienced a decline is as a result of what the 2-for-1 bonus they gave, which everybody in the market understand, and that has also increased their share in issue or outstanding numbers of share. That is why all these numbers we are seeing have moved from 8.5 billion to 15, but almost 100% in terms of investment income we are seeing, fees and commission we are seeing. From these are good growth, almost 2 digits. All we are seeing apart from the gross earnings declining marginally. But at the end of the day, even with the gross margin, we are seeing that the bottom line was up by more than 100%. You ask yourself why. At the end of the day, you can see that the cost of operation for the period also were also on the high on the increase. But within that cost, at the end of the day, you see that the impairment that was made in 2023 was to have turned what have turned positive. That is what we call it. But that means all those positions that are made now, they have started recovering. That is why it's now become a plus. If you look at this this item under this below the total revenue here, you can see here. But if you check the expenses here, you can see that from this point, this expense, you can see there was growth expenses, but at the end of the day, the impairment right back stroke charges for credit loss, you can see that now it has turned positive. You can see that from about 18 point something billion provision that was made before they started making money. That's why this is not what a negative, but rather add the surplus to them, and that also have contributed to what at the end of the day, as that the expense, total expense for 2020, there was a decline here. That is why you see at the end of the day, we are seeing this which profit after tax, profit before tax. But going also that, you also see that at the end of the day, you saw the profit sharing, which profit share of share of accumulated profit from of associate. That it moved from about 600 and something million to 2.6 billion. That is also a good money. That's also important. At the end of the day, despite the increase in tax from 5%, yeah, you can see that this increase that is marginal. Yes, I agree with you. From 5.8 or 5.9 billion to 6 billion is marginal, and that also supported this huge bottom line we're seeing. Like I said, most times when you see a company top line not expanding and you are seeing bottom line on increase, it might be for reason of well managed cost. But when a company top line is normal, it sets a signal that the company is not expanding its market. But we hope that in this current financial year we'll see a turnaround in Ucap, but it's marginal. And for me, I believe that for one reason or the other, we know what is happening, and that has also supported this decline. But I believe that the financial market in 2024 was very bullish for all the but the bottom line, the top line, sorry, declining marginally. I think they should be raising, but I believe that in this current financial year there'll be a turnaround because they have shown efficiency, and to that this company is well managed. The figure we are seeing up below it that have turned this bottom line, that at least this trend is sustained, will not start seeing expansion in their top line in the current financial year, and they sustain this management efficiency we are seeing that are brought to this heavy bottom line that have also given us a good earning per share of 1 naira 34 kobo here down here, despite share in issue increasing by almost 12 billion from 6 billion 12 before in 2023 to 18 billion in 2024. You can see that because it have been factored into that has also diluted their earnings to 1 naira 34 kobo against 190. That means if not this additional share would have seen, and that also created wealth for investors or in this stock. But at the end of the day, we are seeing a robust balance sheet in Ucap, and that gives you a lot of confidence that yes, this company is getting somewhere from a total assets of 931 billion to 1.7 trillion. You can see this is huge, and I see that it shows that how solid this company is. If you are thinking to buy in this, I think this is the right time to buy. Any pullback in this price of this stock is why. Whether you are thinking medium, are thinking short or long, I see potential in this stock. At the end, you can also look at the shareholder fund total moved from 90 points, 90.7 billion to also 133.5 billion. Good one and for the company. But we quickly want to look at what is the cash flow of this company. I will tell you that cash flow is very, very important. Yes, we are seeing that the earnings, which is the profit after tax, is looking up. And what is the cash flow? The cash flow, we're going to look at cash flow, from operation first before any other cash flow, other cash flow for investment. But personally, I pay attention most of all cash flow from operation because it tells you a lot of things to meet an activities where the company is heading to. But if you look at the net cash generated by what by operating activities, you can see that there's a huge improvement from the group. From the group, you can see from 439.94 billion to 462.2. These huge and massive. I tell you that, yeah, that means this company is liquid and also they can meet their any kind of responsibility. And now they having a final dividend of what of 50 kobo in addition to 90 kobo paid earlier and 2 for 1 dividend. I'll tell you, if not that people are saying you have factoring you have gained all this, but I'll tell you one of the best performing company in 2024 is Ucap. The number I've shown you and also investor return has also point to it that this are created well for what for investors, and it will not stop creating well because of the nature of this company and also expanding operation outside the shore of Nigeria is also reflecting on their number. But like I said, I expect to see that the top line also have to change because it says that when the company top line is increasing, new market expansion, new market share, you are bringing more business. That is what it means. Because at the end of the day, when your top line is declining, for a period of time, it's a bad signal. That means you are only trying to manage your bottom line. But when it tries to expand, that send good news, good signal. We bring that in the 2025, going to see a turnaround. And what we just saw in the test of their their top line, the gross earnings for the company. Quick one, I want to look at the Seplat because our time we did start exactly 12 o'clock. I mean, we'll stay up to like another 5 minutes in addition, or 6 minutes. If you look at the Seplat Energy, I will tell you that this company performance is also outstanding. If you look at the number that were released, and I'm not surprised about the industry and the nature of their service, and also how efficient this company is, and that also reflected the price of this company. I know when I was selling for 800 naira, and I told some of my colleagues and also my associate that it's a company that you should pay attention to. You can see where they are coming from, that we can make money that before from 800 naira to where we are seeing to the amount oil free to boost their output. That is good for you. If you look at the figure we are just looking here, look at the naira position, we're not looking at the dollar here. Let's take from naira. Look at the revenue from contract and all. You can see how which rose from about that is more than 100% double. From 696.9 billion to 1.65 trillion. You can see, and at the end of the day, cost of sales also you can see here also more than also triple. From here you can see that from 347.5 billion to 941.5 billion. That is almost a triple in terms of cost. You can see that is to tell you that how capital intense this sector, service or product can see when you are prospecting for them. You can see the cost here in everything, cost of sale and all the equipment. You can see it here reflecting. But at the end of the day, you have to look at the other incomes, whether loss, and you can see that other incomes here. You can see from a negative to a positive. You can see it here, the gain on what gains on barrier purchase. You can see on the bargain purchases either the discounted or all those. So you can see it here. But at the end of the day, every investor says what is the profit after tax. I tell you, we are looking at the top line and the bottom line where the company are factor in their cost and also government tax and all. But we are trying to see what is the profit after tax. You can see from 81.33 billion to 214.25 billion. This is huge, and I tell you, this also like what we get into almost little almost triple. Let me do that, almost triple, because we are taking a double, but almost tripling. But that is a good sign of where this company is also heading to. You must look at this kind of company to know exactly what the company is doing before to know exactly what the company is doing, for you to know what to do with the position you have in this company. You must pay attention to company's result to see what is happening in that company at a particular time. That is how to trade as investor. Now that the numbers that are coming for Seplat are very, very attractive. We saw the one that came from Ucap, United Capital, looking good again. This is for what? This is for what? For Seplat. You must also pay attention to this kind of numbers. They are looking good. I tell you, where will you put your 10? As market is pulling back now, where will you put your money? This number is revealing value, and that's why you must pay attention to how to combine your technical and your fundamental to know the right price to buy. Even the value has been reviewed, what is the right price to pay to buy, and you must look at it. If you look at the total assets of this company now, you can see that it's also in upward direction, almost also triple from 3.1 trillion to 9.8 trillion. You can see this for the total assets. I tell that they are investing in their operation, they are expanding their business. At the end of the day, what is total shareholders fund? In the same time, shareholders fund value have been created for value have been created for shareholders already in this company. Because of this value now, as an investor, you must know exactly what to do when it comes to this company. You must know exactly what to do when it comes to this company right away. Because seeing what is happening there, you must understand the nature of what of the stock you are buying. I see value in Seplat as we speak now. That means as a trader, you must pay attention to what is happening in this company. That is how you should do. Don't just invest for investing's sake. You must take time and read what you are investing. It's very, very important that when you are investing, invest with knowledge, and that's what we are doing. But I want to quickly take you to the balance sheet of Seplat. Look at balance sheet. I told you that our attention is mainly what on the balance sheet of you have to pay attention to see what is happening, to know exactly what the company is doing, so that you can buy into it at the right time. To know what to do with the company where you are investing. But looking at the cash flow, I'll tell you, look at the net cash flow. Look at the operating activities there from 290.1 billion to 400 and you can see that these are a pointer where these companies are going, which you must also pay attention to. Just as a trader, you must understand that these companies are revealing value to you, and you must pay attention to that value they are revealing to you, so that you can take advantage of the value and invest quickly in it. On that note, I will expect that investors should take time and watch these stocks with interest and see where the right price to buy and buy in. So for me, don't just exercise patience. Even when the market is pulling back, just watch what you look at and and buy into value at that particular time. That is the only way you must also buy into the right company. Because I said at the beginning that some stocks are really undervalued, while some really was overpriced or overvalued. But with this figure we are sharing now and where the chart is telling us, you must understand where to be as a trader or investor. Quick one, you can see here the market is still looking down. Where will be a strong support level? We are seeing that here was a top, a top for a resistance which is top, but now it's coming down. With this resistance now that are turned, we are going to turn support very soon, because at this comment, the resistance is turning support, because as coming this is the next place I'm seeing the stock market to get at, and which around what 100 and what 105,560. These are places are looking at market can turn at this point. That means for me as a trader, we target at this time, okay, which stocks also having the same pattern, or put a sectoral index that will guide you to know what to do at this time in the market. For me, we'll draw the curtain here because time has gone, and so I'll continue our trade. For that, we didn't go further into technical analysis, but that's why I said let me use this top end and also top line, becoming top level becoming a support level is what also we use to round up the class for today. See you hopefully on Friday. Enjoy the sort of trading day. Bye.